Kim, what do you eat? You can't eat dairy or soy. Well, I am making soup. I have taken a Costco rotisserie chicken and I am making it small pieces of rotisserie chicken. I'm going to put it in my KitchenAid so that my KitchenAid can shred it and I don't have to. I am using my own broth, bone broth that I made yesterday. I might use more of it. There's more in the fridge. And I've thrown a half cup of rice in there that's cooking right now. I pre-steamed these veggies because I didn't feel like making sure that they cooked at the same time frame as the rice. I'm adding a can of green beans and a can of diced tomatoes with green chilies because I don't know why we have these, and so we're gonna use them. I added the green beans and the tomatoes now because I want my tomatoes to turn to mush because I don't really like tomatoes, so I'd like them to disintegrate and just be extra veggies that I don't taste. Well, I might taste, but not like chew on. Yesterday I soaked these pinto beans and today my husband cooked them because I am bad at cooking pinto beans, so I asked him to. I'm going to add those at the end because they are pre-cooked and I don't want them to turn to mush. This is how much chicken I was able to take off the body of that chicken. We're gonna see if this will actually shred it. I don't know, I saw someone do it once. We're just gonna let that go for a bit. This is everything I did not get off the chicken, all the bones and everything. So this is my bone broth bag and this is going in the freezer. I have created a chicken cavern. I must stir. Yeah, there's still a few good-sized chunks, but this is still better than doing it by hand. We're gonna put in a bunch of what I call Kim's Mix seasoning. This is many things. I don't even know what all is in here because it changes every time, but there's definitely garlic, there's definitely cumin. Who knows? Who knows what all is in here? But my bone broth was also pretty well seasoned, so I guess I don't need to go too crazy, but I might still go a little crazy because I think the seasoning at this part makes a big difference. So I've got this much minced onion left, so I'm just gonna go ahead and use this up. I'm gonna do a little taste test. I haven't given the seasoning any time, but we're just gonna do a taste test anyway. The rice is done. Needs salt, otherwise good. I forgot Kim's Mix doesn't have salt. All right, I'm gonna add the beans, the chicken, and my steamed veggies, and that's everything. So then I'm just gonna let it sit for 5 minutes, and then I think it'll be done. My bone broth was already pretty thick, but I'd like it to be just a little bit thicker, so I'm adding a bit of flour and a bit of cornstarch. I like to use both because I feel like if you just use one, like the flavor overpowers it. For thickener, it's best to mix it into cold and then add it to warm. It just helps it do a little better. I don't know, I'm not a scientist. I am a scientist. I'm not a food scientist. I just know that this is what you're supposed to do, so I put it in some cold bone broth and I'm adding that to my soup. I did like around a teaspoon of each. No, tablespoon-ish of each. I'm not super hungry right now, so I'm just gonna have a little tiny bowl of it, but this is how it looks. It's definitely a little spicy. You can definitely taste the cayenne in there. Yeah, I feel like it's pretty good. I thought about adding some more carrots. I also thought about adding some more rice. My brain is saying, oh, you should have added more rice. You should have added more carrots because then it would taste better. But it also would be more, and I've got more than a gallon of soup there already. I don't actually need more. I always accidentally overdo it on soup. I think it's pretty good. It would be better if I had some oyster crackers or saltine crackers, but I don't, so I like it though. Have a good day.